The priests singled out are not here to defend themselves. Some are already in prison, having passed through the criminal justice system. Others are long gone, never having faced accusations while they were alive. It's the church that's left dealing with the consequences, accused of protecting its own and turning a blind eye to the abuse. It's sued by all the alleged victims.
I'm very worried about it.
And it's not clear if it'll come out of this latest scandal with its head above the water. Facing dozens of new sexual abuse lawsuits, it might have to resort to what very few churches in this country have done: declare bankruptcy.
I know what other dioceses had to do, that we're in the same situation. We're not the only diocese with that, and other dioceses at the end had to sell property, more than we have sold so far. But that is difficult. How do you sell a church? How do you sell a cemetery? And how do you sell a rectory?
In 2012, the church brought in retired Judge Michel Bastarache. He spoke to more than 100 victims, and in the end, the Moncton Archdiocese had to come up with $12 million. Bastarache predicts the civil suits will end up costing even more. He's not convinced the alleged victims will ever see that money.
Even if all those victims who are in front of the court won their cases, they wouldn't be compensated if there was no money available. And to say that, the bankruptcy would fix things is, I think, quite improbable, because there are no assets left except the churches themselves, and I don't know who would want to buy a church.
The church's only hope is winning another legal battle, this one against its insurance company, arguing they should be the ones paying off victims. But the insurance claims the church knew about the abuse in the 60s and 70s and did little to stop it. Gabrielle Famy, CBC News, Moncton.